Hey guys, welcome back to the Blade Bloodhound. Tonight we're going to talk about a unique knife, or a very cool knife. It's a Stag handled. It's kind of a multi-tool in a way, but it is a Kissing Crane Robert Klaas knife. It's made in Germany, Solingen. And let's go take a gander at it. All right guys, this knife is one I picked up on eBay a few years back. And when I saw it on there, I said, this is too good to be true. It was a really good deal. I can't really remember what I paid for it, but I can promise you it wasn't a ton. But anyway, if we look at it, I'm gonna zoom in real quick before we open it up. If you look at this Stag handle, I mean, we are talking about some beautiful Stag. And you notice this doesn't have a bolster on this end. A lot of people call that a bear head knife. I'm not real sure why, but that is what they call it. If you look at that Stag, it is in great shape. It's thick too. I'm gonna flip it over on this side. I love how it's all knotted up, and it's, not really pocket worn, but it's just, true Stag. They didn't, polish it down to a smooth finish. It has see how it has like all the bumps and just like the antler is. Really, really good condition. But anyway, we're going to zoom out for a minute here. This one has a saw blade, which is extremely sharp. And then it has a flat tip screwdriver here and a bottle opener. Now this is R here. I'm guessing that's for Rosterfear, where it's meaning stainless. But let's see here if it has anything on the back. No, it doesn't, but I'm gonna go ahead and open that blade. It's a good size blade. I mean, you could do some serious sawing here with this. Wow, listen to that snap. Of course, I opened the same blade, but the way that one sits, you have to open this one first in a way. All right, so let's go to this one. When you open the blade here, we're going to zoom in, and it has the Kissing Cranes on there. Remember earlier I was talking about Rosterfree, and that means stainless in Germany. It's got the Kissing Cranes there, and if you turn it over on the back, it says Robi, Klaas, Solingen, Germany, that is. So a lot of people, his name's really Robert Klaas, but I don't know why they put Robbie on the blades, but they do. But what's unique about this one too is the lock on it. See how the lock protrudes here? I'm gonna zoom in on it here so you can see. Kind of sticks up. It's like it's built in with the spring, because you see the spring here goes all the way down, and then it has this it's like built in with the spring. So actually what you're doing when you press it is you're releasing that spring, and then that makes it so that you can close it. So it's a lock blade. See how it pops out? So that was a unique locking system. I've never seen one like that really. So when you pull it out, you can see it lock into place. You're not going anywhere with that. Press that in, it releases it. You can shut the blade. This one also has, well, if I can figure out how to open it. Wow, that one's in there good. You can tell no one ever pulled this out much. I had to get a pair of pliers just to pop that loose. It's not really a spot to pull it with. It's a corkscrew, but man, it's in there tight. I mean, that spring is really tight. Hang on, let me get a pair of pliers. I'm gonna see if I can't open that up. All right, guys, mission accomplished. I guess what it was is, I've never really opened it, so it was in there pretty tight. I need to put some grease on it, but it's gonna spring into place hard. So I guess this could sort of be a camping knife, a German camping knife. So Not that when I'm camping, I ever had to use a corkscrew, but if I did, it would be nice to have one. I know you see them on a lot of Swiss Army knives. So I'm gonna shut this and you can hear the snap. And you can tell why it was so hard to pull apart or for me to open. Then again, I don't have fingernails, so, or none that could pull it. So that is a cool knife. But I just love it and I thought I would share it with you. Bought this from a guy, when I bought it on eBay, I remember the guy was telling me, you know, his dad had a bunch of knives and he sent me a list of them and I ended up becoming sort of friends with him. We talked a good bit. He called me a few times asking me questions about knives. I told him the value on some. He had some that were priced wrong. He had dated a bunch of case knives on eBay and had the pricing, not the pricing wrong, but the dates wrong. He would say, you know, this is a 70s knife, and I'd call him and say, no, that's actually a 40 to 64, or that's you know, an 82. You know, I'd help him out. So he was good to me, gave me some good deals on some. He actually sent me he had a case knife listed one time that was a fake. I could tell immediately. I was explaining to him how you couldn't tell the model number wasn't right. Anyway, we talked about it at length. I just didn't want him to get in trouble and somebody, you know, try to send it back to him. But he actually sent me that knife, told me I could have it. So I'm gonna use this as a good example one day on here to show you what to look for on fakes, because they actually make fake case knives. I mean, as amazing as that sounds, they do. But again, this is the Robert Klaas Solingen Kissing Crane, Stag handle, beautiful knife. It's one of those I'll keep in my collection forever. Anyway, guys, have a great night. Remember, like, subscribe, tell your friends. Hopefully we can get this channel built up. I'm gonna have more stuff to show. Let me know if y'all are interested in things other than knives too, because I collect all kinds of antiques and my wife said I need to change it up sometimes. So let me know what you want to see. I mean, I really would be interested in knowing. You know, don't say I want you to take one apart and put it back together, because I don't do that. But as far as showing you stuff or showing you different things I picked up, just let me know, drop me a comment, and I'll get right back with you. Anyway, guys, have a good night.